In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Google form using branching techniques to customize or individualize specific learning needs. Before we begin, I want to show you how to set a Google form where you do not have to ask that question, what is your name? The Google form will automatically collect that information for you when the students log in to take the form or to complete the form. To begin, you click on the gear or the settings and make sure collect email address and restrict to Dodea users is checked. This will force a student to log in with their Dodea Google account, and you no longer have to ask the question, what is your name? The names will appear in the Google form submissions or the spreadsheet. Alright, so next step. When we create branching, we have to set it up with sections. You notice I have section 1. This is going to be my first page that students log into and see and read the directions. And then each question and reteach is a different section. So section 1 is question 1. Section 3 is question 1 reteach. Section 4 is question 2. And section 5 is question 2 reteach. Now I prepped these questions for the purpose of the video to speed up the time. Now, when I go into the question, I have to turn on the branching component. Now, the branching component works on two fields, or two question options. It works on multiple choice and drop down. It does not work on all of these options. To turn on the branching component, click the three dots or the ellipses in the lower right corner of that question and select or check go to section based on answer. Now 6 is the correct answer, so I'm going to start with my correct answer, then put everything else as the reteach. So I know 6 is the correct answer. I want my students with the correct answer to go on to the next question. So they're going to go on to question 2. And when you set up your sections, it's really important you label these clearly so that you can identify where it's going. And then all the wrong answers, I'm going to go to question 1 reteach. Now, question 1 reteach is going to bring them to just the video. I've got some directions here, and I want to make sure that they go back in and after the video and try that question 1 over again. Okay, so I've gone back. It's going to redirect them back to this question 1. And the goal is that they will go on, they'll answer it correct the second time and move on to question 2. I'll do the same thing for question 2. I'll turn on the go to section based on answer. So let's take a look at this real quick. I'm going to preview my form. Excellent. So it's saying right off the bat, it's going to collect my email address. This is how it's collecting my email address. I click next, which brings me to the first question. And I'm going to intentionally answer it wrong so you can see where it's going. Brought me to my reteach. I can watch that video. When I'm done, I click next, follow the directions. Takes me back to the question. Now you notice I have this wrong answer selected, so I can go in and I can try another answer based on what I learned. And I'm going to select the correct answer. By selecting the correct answer, I went to the next question. Again, I'm going to intentionally select the wrong answer. Make sure that, and it brings me to my reteach video. I can watch that, click next. Brings me back to my question and I can select the correct answer. When I'm done, or click next, it'll bring me to the submit my form. This is great. So I'm going to submit my form. And when I come in, I can see that I have my forms submitted, how many responses, and I can look individually. It shows me that I answered the questions. Now there's other ways of setting it up. You see on the example form here that's provided in the learning that you can add the reteach and add a new question to help you capture, did they get it right the first time or did they require the reteach? Multiple ways of doing this. Think through the process for individualized learning, flipped instruction, enhanced virtual learning. Hope this helps. Thanks.